Hey, we're here with my neighbor Chris again, and we have a new Bobcat small articulated loader here and a flagpole. You put those three items together and you come up with a project, hopefully an interesting project. Let's get started. There's a little shield around the bottom here. It's very thin. It's unrelated to the actual flagpole. It's just decorative. You know, I have these nifty little pliers.
You know, they're awfully nice.
In my pocket.
They're awfully nice.
So we really don't want to scuff this thing up very much. So we've got this moving blanket. We're going to strap it, or I'm going to strap it to the fork frame here. The intent is to raise these forks up. Once we get it cut, we'll slide it back down and let it slide against this. We'll see how this works out, but I think it's going to work.
On the plus side, aluminum, you can buff it out. And if it's 25 feet in there, it's
Well, as long as it doesn't corrode or something.
yeah.
Chris is going to cut the flagpole off at the bottom so we can get it down and take it to his house. He'll start here cutting about halfway before we get too concerned about it falling. Full of water, isn't it?
Well, yes, it is. I don't think that'd be good drinking water.
No, I don't think I want to drink that water either. He's using my little angle grinder with a steel cutting blade attached. The flagpole's aluminum, so it should be lightweight, but still it sticks way up there. So we're going to see if we can make sure that we keep it from falling by allowing it to lean on the forks or the fork frame here. Now I've got this lock right here, and I'm going to put this lock, I'll have to raise it up more. But I'm going to put this lock in here so that it can't go to the ground.
You know, and you were asking me whether it meant something special to me. The flagpole does. My son's active Air Force. I mean, so I do care. And I do want to fly a flag.
And I was thinking about how many kids
saw this over the decades.
Yeah, have put up the flag.
Yeah. So I plan to fly both flags on this pole, the Air Force and the American flag.
Okay. Okay, don't cut any more. Let's see if we can get these forks surrounding it. I've got this block in here, so we should be good and safe.
Okay. So do you want it flat against the surface?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, right now you're at
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand I'm tilted. I think I would want it somewhat tilted, but probably not much.
Yeah.
Can you bring that string around where I can get to it?
A little more, a little more. You're on it. You're actually pushing it.
Okay. One neat aspect is I've got really good visibility of Chris's cutting. I can see the cutting exactly. I would not be able to see that with a regular tractor. Hey Chris, that's probably far enough on this side, isn't it?
I'm right here on this side, so yeah, so I'll go back.
See, I'm pulling it now.
Are you?
It's ready to come over.
All right.
You want me to back up just a little bit? Is the crack deeper on the front?
Well, you want me to equal up both sides?
Yeah,
so
but is the crack
twist?
deeper on the front just to prove that I am pulling it?
Yeah, just a little.
And Christy, do you see it angling this way a little? Okay.
A little.
How about if I back up just a tad? We had taken a good look at that rope that was used to hang the flags, and it was in great shape. We decided it was strong enough to guide the pole in the direction we wanted it to fall. Okay, Chris, hold up.
Yeah, I say it's going now.
Are we okay now? Is it leaning
I
on
think
it?
you can. This will be interesting.
You ready?
Yeah.
Do you want the string?
Yeah. I got it.
We don't have a close-up of the bottom of the pole at this point, but Chris had cut probably 85–90% of the flagpole, with the 10% on the side closest to the loader remaining. We felt this was enough to keep the bottom of the flagpole from kicking out and the whole pole turning over on top of us.
You okay?
I was intentionally taking my time here backing up. I saw no reason to go fast. At this point, I was certain that the project was going to go well because everything had happened exactly like we had predicted it would. It was very easy to make little Bobby operate very slowly and steadily like this. It wasn't a problem at all. All of the highest priority items were going so well that I began to try to concern myself with lower priority items. For example, I was trying to make sure that I didn't tear up Chris's new $7 moving blanket.
It's still on the bottom solid. We'll have to cut it.
I knew the pole was aluminum. I knew it shouldn't be too heavy at this point, but I still really didn't know how heavy it would be. I would have had trouble estimating whether this pole was 100 pounds or 500 pounds. When you don't know an answer like that, it's best to treat it as worst case. Again, that's why I'm taking it slow.
Stop. What do you think?
I think you're good because I think what'll happen here is you get to the end before you get to the ball. I think you can pivot out of it a little bit, where you can. I think you get it. We can get.
I mean,
it
I can
forward.
begin to. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So I could go all the way to the ball, and then I could begin to let it down.
Right.
And-
And if you pivot enough where you can miss your cab.
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. As long as I don't get those forks caught in it.
Yeah.
Should we cut a little more, or?
I'd just leave it. When it's all the way down, I'll just back cut it from the back side.
Okay.
Yeah, that way we've got something, it's holding on to it, and that means it's safe.
Hey, Donnie, what do you think? Is it working?
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna get it down on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a couple of 6x6s over there I'm going to set it on. You want to get those, Chris?
Set them up on the trailer?
No, we'll set them down here, and then I'll
then
use the
we'll
forks to
we'll strap it
get
there.
under them.
I mean, are you gonna still back up?
I'm going to back up further. Just taking my time. Measure twice, cut once.
Yeah, been that.
But we're doing okay, aren't we?
Yeah, it looks all right.
So, Chris, you think I can maybe even tilt my forks down so that my forks are under it and just let
Yeah,
the
I
top
think-
of the frame hold it while I twist out?
Yeah, I think you can.
I'll go straight back a little more before I do that.
Yeah.
Or maybe not, I don't know.
If you've watched a lot of our project type videos,
Hold it.
you might have noticed a theme. We try to talk things over while we're doing the project to make sure that we're making the right moves. And using everyone's insight is often very helpful.
Doing good. Oh, it's got to come all the way out. Keep going.
Not only does everyone have a little bit different visual angle to how the project's going, they also have different skills and experiences that they bring to the party. It doesn't take long, so I'd recommend sometimes just taking a moment to have everybody be able to speak what's on their mind, what's going on. Do you have any better ideas?
Am I going to miss this?
Yeah, I can move it.
Oh my, that's revealing. Johnny picks the end of it up with one hand with his arm fully extended.
What's that?
Good work. That's fine, isn't
Teamwork.
it? Yeah. So far, little Bobby is handy as a pocket in his shirt. I'm liking this. Bobcat small articulated loader. This is the L28. They just came out. We showed it at GIE show last year, but obviously we didn't get to play with it. Now we've got this one for 3 months. We'll tell you more about it as time goes along. Where's the center weight, center of gravity?
Oh no!
Oh,
but
good grief!
No, they don't weigh anything. You can pick them up and carry them.
Well, I'll be.
Victory.
So we're not going to be demonstrating Bobby's lifting capacity.
Well, I'd probably, if you lift me, it'd probably be more than that. But
The pedals are backwards compared to a little tractor. The left pedal means go reverse. So every time you hear me beep this thing accidentally, you'll know why I did it. Now I can't see my forks at all. Obviously I've got a blanket over them. I'm guessing where the center of gravity is.
pick her up.
Hey, not a bad guess. Just pull it.
I don't want to scratch that ball. We'll do it together.
Push it. Oh, come on.
Now it
They made
is.
me look bad. That's all the curl I have at this height.
See how good a planter he was on that swing. Pretty good.
Can you put the other one down here?
Yeah. How far down do you
On
want
the
it?
other side of my loader. But don't set it totally across there. Yeah, a little bit of an angle. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, so you can get back on. Voila.
So Donnie, I heard you went to school in the old school that sat here,
I did.
and it was actually a beautiful brick building.
It was,
Was it 2 stories?
2 stories.
And then did it have a basement too?
Yes, it did.
Oh, I was surprised to see it torn down. I mean, I thought it was one of those buildings maybe that somebody would try to make a house out of, because it was still small enough that it would make like a huge, the repurposed thing, like they do those firehouses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Was it in bad shape or?
It was in bad shape, yeah. The structure was in good shape, so, just an old building.
Yeah, it would probably cost a lot to
Yeah.
repair it.
Had a big old gym in it and had a stainless steel kitchen, for serving kids and stuff. I'd been through the building a lot of times because the kids kept breaking into it, and Sheriff's Department, we kept going out and trying to find them. And then we finally started to put sensors in there so we'd catch them in the building, which was a good thing.
So how many years did you go to school here? Did you start in first grade or kindergarten or what?
I started 1st grade and I went here till 5th grade.
5th grade. Okay. Okay. And that's all they had at that time. And then did they used to have more? Did they ever do 12th grade here or?
Years ago, it was 1st grade to 12th grade.
Okay. 1
Yeah.
through 12 originally. So. Okay, well that's interesting. What was the name of the school?
Union Elementary.
Union Elementary.
Yeah.
When did it close?
I would say probably 10 or 12 years ago,
Okay, it hadn't been that long then.
because they built the new Union up there off 146th Street. And after they got that open, they closed this one.
So you
In
got
front-
the
same in front of my
flagpole.
house.
I feel good that you got the flagpole, Chris, but now as we tell this story, I'm getting very disappointed that
I
we
didn't
don't
do
have
it,
the
but-
entire building.
Yeah, well, I agree. It was a neat building.
Now all we have is this kind of uneven grass out here to show for it. We're probably about, 25 miles from downtown Indianapolis, maybe 20 miles.
Probably 20, 25, yeah.
And so the population has steadily grown out this way, but it was still a country school even when it was closed, I'm sure. Hey, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. We're going to deliver this flagpole somewhere. I'm not sure if we're going to show you any of that. It is down safely. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll have some more projects putting it up at your house.
I think we will.
Thanks for taking the time to come
No
out,
problem.
Donnie.
My pleasure.
It was really nice to meet you.
Chris, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim. I extend that boom out so that we can get to the tie downs. There's a nice tie down right under the center of this unit.